Okay, so today's question is maximum matrix sum. You are given an n by n integer and matrix. You can do the following operation any number of times. Choose any two adjacent elements and swap. Multiply them minus 1 or swap their signs. And two elements are considered if they are top, bottom, left, right. Your goal is to maximize the summation of the matrix. Return the max. Okay, so finally we have to return the maximum sum of the matrix possible. So in this question, first thing is we can simply count the negative number. How many negative numbers are there? So if total negative number is even simply return absolute sum of all the elements. Else, what you can do, return total minus 2 into the minimum value. Why we are doing 2 into minimum value? Because first when we took the sum of all the absolute value, we added that element, and when we are subtracting it, so we have to remove both time. First when we added, so it got added, then again we have to subtract that, so that added part also should be removed. So that's why we are doing 2 into minimum value, simply twice the absolute minimum value, not just minimum value, absolute minimum value. Let's try to code this. Let's take the length and is equal to length of the matrix. We have to keep the track of the total absolute sum, so keep that. We have to keep track of the least element found so far, so we can set it to float infinity. Then we have to track the count of negative numbers. We can put it to 0. Now simply run the loop for range n, for j range n. If matrix of I j is less than 0, simply increment the negative value, then add the absolute value to the total. Total plus is equal to absolute of matrix I and j. Now we have to check if this absolute value is less than least, then least is equal to minimum of least, comma, absolute of matrix of ij. I think here we have done all the parts. Now simply check what the if total negative numbers are even or odd. If negative modulus 2 is equal to 0, then it's even, simply return total. Else the second point, return total minus 2 into least value found so far. So try to submit this test case. Try to check is yeah, see, test case has passed. Let's try to submit our code. Our code has passed successfully. Thank you for watching.